Alert, alert, 312, 312. Pardon my heart, my art's to be honest. People play a part, we ought to be marching. We can take the art, depart the sweet gospel movement. All in, pardon my heart, my art's to be honest. People play a part, we ought to be marching. We can take the art, depart the sweet gospel movement. I'm watching zombies with eyes digging deep as the ocean. Knowing God gave them breath, they just choking. Ghosts floating over earth hoping, waiting for a new life to coasting. Earth rolling, I hear it creaking North Avenue and homing. Young thugs turn grown men, but never had grown men to show them the Almighty's way so they could grow men. Church by the crib says open, but ain't nobody going. The humble must show him. Skeptics on the corner smoke blowing, talk about conspiracy like they own the no end. Stupid like the 2012 predictions of the Mayans. Here be the sirens in fashion like violence. So young bucks never turn buck, they just bucking. Camouflage and fake definitions from their cousins. Me mugging, looking for abundance with a slim town assumption. Church, what's your function? Heaven ain't fake, it's in your hand, brother. Put in and get your hands dirty like God did Adam, making beauty out the ashes. They're resting on the Sabbath. Shy show the city to your zip code. Divine DNA is in the masses. So how you gon' answer when your life play backwards?
My name is Eco Paul, and I've been coming to Flinders Street for about 15 years. I'm 21. I tell people I'm 21, and I believe I'm 21. So, there's no reason why you shouldn't believe I'm 21. Your dad's 21.
The food vans and the company and everything else, and friends and all that come here, so yeah.
Well, I need some food for myself, just a small one. On Monday night I only get milk usually, and it's for making coffee for the local homeless schizophrenics and people like that need a cuppa, that can't get a hot cuppa anymore.
Well, I know a lot of people have been coming along here for years, and so I come along here on Thursday night, and there's 3 groups here tonight, and it's great. I'm meet a lot of volunteers, and volunteers do their time, and that's special, very special. So I like meeting them, and I like meeting some other people. You know, they give me a hard time sometimes, but I've learned to manage. Mostly I've learned to manage.
Line them up, line you up. Yeah, it's because quite often you don't get anything because you've got, as you saw and heard, a few people that are very greedy. It's not need, it's greed. So there's a different criteria for some people. Also too, you've got some mentally ill people that don't understand sharing. So lining up people 2 at a time, that's fine. Yeah.
No, with the present facilities you can't do any more.
No, not particularly. I mean, you've met Julie, she's a great soup van leader because she's been doing it for so long. Good thing about it is it's pretty relaxed. As I said, you know, anyone can come to volunteer, and yeah, I think it's good that it's not so regimented. I think people feel comfortable in that kind of environment, and that they're not, you know, stepping on anyone's toes or doing the wrong thing. It's just everyone kind of picks up stuff, and everyone's happy to show people what to do. It's just pretty relaxed and easygoing, which is nice. Yeah.
I like the St Vincent DePaul and other groups who have had to be more caring about the environment, because if they care about the environment, they'll pass it on to the customers.
Excuse his badge with this Indian as a Prime Minister. He's literally stuck the homeless and everyone else around, so yeah.
What I've seen tonight is a pretty slick operation. They've really got it worked out. They know what they're doing. I mean, they've been doing it for decades, so they've got it down to a fine art. They're in, they're out, everyone gets taken care of, everyone's needs are met as much as they can on the night. I can't see any improvements from my first night doing this. Nothing but commendations for the work that's been done here. It is just beautiful. It's beautiful to see people reaching out to help their brothers and sisters.
How do you spend your days usually?
Well, I'm lucky because after a number of years, I started to wake up and said, I can't let life slip me by. So I started doing I started doing some courses. Some I dropped out of, but I started doing some courses that keeps me active. I travel, a fair bit. Like today I was in Box Hill, and so I don't meet the same people all the time, all through the day. But a lot of homeless people do, sadly. They stay in the city and meet the same people, and then to get miserable, don't look for things to do. The idea is you've got to empower yourself too.
Just walking around town, going to the library, spilling in time, or going up to 614, which is the Salvation Army in Burke Street.
I go to the library where it's warm. I'm in a squat at the moment, so I'm not without a roof. And that's falling down, of course. I go to the library. Yeah, I read. I'm going to a lot of classes, but I'm, as I say, 58, so I'm not what people consider employable anymore because I'm too old.
The weather, sleeping rough, from park benches to wherever. So yeah.
Not having a job, that's significant.
Just basically my safety and not feeling safe, and knowing if something goes wrong, nobody helps me. That's really hard. That people will walk around me.
Very hard to understand how easy it is to get on the street, and it happens quite easily, and we see a lot of lovely people on the street who've just been unfortunate. Family breakdown.
The ones that have money and they waste it on drugs and waste it on drinks and all that, just the homeless ones on the street and all that. And the ones, they live in a house but they can't afford high rental and all that. So.
People, I guess, take them at face value, that they might smell, they might, be in clothes that aren't, the newest, or I don't know, just those kind of things that people don't see past that, I guess, and that everyone, I guess, has a story to tell, and there's a reason why they're here. So.
Society thinks that homeless people are one group and they're all the same, and they're not all the same. There's some people that are job ready for employment, and some people could study, with a little bit of help.
The barriers that are there are all non-existent. They're ones we put up in our own minds. Yeah. You get out here and you just do this, and 5 minutes in you suddenly realise that you're just dealing with people, and they're just like you. They've got a story just like you've got.
That we're ugly. That we have ugly souls. We don't. That it's karma. Karma isn't about what you've done wrong. Karma is about seeing what's wrong and assisting it, changing it, not saying that person's bad, therefore all this bad stuff should happen to them. That's not karma at all. And that we don't.
I can't get.
sing. Love's perfect tune.